Hey Aries, what's up? Welcome to your May reading. I hope you're all doing very, very well. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys, get some insight, guidance, see what you can expect for the month of May 2025. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Private readings are available down below, and let's get into your messages. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know for the month of May 2025. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We have the Black Egg as your first card out. What's going on for Aries? Show me clearly. Whoa, we have a jumper. Earthworm. Early bird gets the worm. Show me clearly what's going on with Aries. Crocodile. Libra also had the crocodile come out in their reading. Something new was on the beginning, but you're in this. Observe and let me get the facts and let me get the information and let me do some researching and let's see, lizard, tarantula, elk. Definitely seeing some sort of commitment or possible commitment or contract involved here. Maybe you're studying something new. Being snake, which can represent getting a higher education. All right. So the Black Egg is a card of speaking your truth. It is a card of honesty. It's definitely, really, I mean, it could be representing some kind of communication that is happening in the next couple of hours or next couple of days. But the Black Egg is all about getting to the nitty-gritty truth. And whatever this is, it's activating something brand new. Okay? This is entering foreign territory, unwalked paths. Okay, this is something brand new. The earthworm is something you have, I don't know, today, for some fucking reason, I just cannot seem to speak. I don't know what's going on in my natal chart and how it's being impacted by the stars, but it's pissing me off. Oh my god, okay. Earthworm is when you're starting something completely brand new. You are a newbie at this thing. So I don't know if you're just bad at communicating and like you're just learning how to get good at it. Maybe that's why I'm like butchering my speech today. I'm picking up on the energy. I'm picking up on your energy. Maybe I did Cancer and Capricorn earlier, a few hours ago, took a little break, and then I did Libra and you. So if you have any of those placements and you're like, yep, Jade, I am not good at communicating, I'm picking up on your energy. All right, jokes aside, this is brand new. This is brand spanking new. You have beginner's luck. You are in alignment. It's saying to keep going. You're on track. You got a good understanding, a good grasp. Keep up, keep it going. There's big potential here. There's big potential. So I'm like, is there a conversation that is opening the door for something to grow here? Possibly. What's at the bottom? Oh yeah, lizard. You could be digesting something, like a conversation that you've had after a few hours, a few days, or even a few weeks. You're just kind of like thinking a lot about it and putting the pieces together. There's like a decision that you're making though. Tarantula represents a crossroad. So anyways, something new is beginning, and the crocodile is like an energy of waiting. So it's like waiting, anticipating, observing, watching. It's not really a card of doing. Let the magic happen. But yet I get a sense of like watching paint dry. You may feel like this is moving very slowly. What you see is what you get. Black Egg, what you see is what you get. It's right there. It's right there in front of you. You're sitting on some sort of idea that you have yet to act on. You're waiting until your mind and your emotions are in sync with one another, or you're waiting to get more grounded in reality. You're divinely protected though, I might add. This is the energy of spirit. Spirit's definitely watching over you, and you're getting clear signs, synchronicities, dreams are popping. Speak your truth. Don't dim your light. And I don't know, there's something you're discovering though. There's something you have yet to discover, or you have yet to find out. You're in the early stages. Crocodile, I'm kind of getting a hangman energy from that. So perhaps there's a perspective shift that's needed, or a bit more time before things to develop. Now it's making me think of, photography with film. You have to let it develop before the picture shows up. like film photography, maybe that's what you do, whether it be as a hobby or even professionally. That's very cool. I know a couple people that are into that. All right. Show me clearly what's going on for Aries. Month of May, 2025. I'm hearing fine-tuning something. Face tune. Ace of Wands. Okay. Show me clearly what's going on for Aries. Lovers. Gemini energy. Soulmate energy. What's going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements? Oh my goodness, these cards are being extra loud today. We have the Star. Aquarius energy. Someone sees you as the dream partner. We have the High Priestess, Pisces. We got a lot of major arcana. And the Four of Wands. So someone sees you as their dream come true. Someone wants to make your life easier. You're dealing with someone who's very romantic, or you're very romantic, or you're both very romantic, okay? We have the Four of Cups at the bottom, Three of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and Eight of Cups, something you're walking away from, or you're preparing to have to leave behind. You're like saying, oh, let's not get too comfortable here. Four of Cups and the Three of Wands. You're like, let's not get too comfortable here because something's gonna change. You're preparing to change something that you're not satisfied with in your life currently. Maybe this is within a job or like a living situation with the Queen of Pentacles. Typically this does talk about like the material world and something that you've been investing a lot of time and energy and effort into, maybe hands-on. Anyways, let's get to the beginning of the first cards that fell out. So Ace of Wands, something new that you're beginning, ties in with the Earthworm. This is a sudden spark. This is action that you're taking. This is something that has been lit, a fire that's been lit. Okay, and it could definitely be involving you and somebody else. We have the Lovers that came out next. So this could definitely be like a very fiery, passionate, physical connection. But Ace of Wands and the Lovers, is this sustainable? If this was a love reading and someone asked me, oh, like let's say the question was, are me and blank going to be long term? Ace of Wands and the Lovers tells me right off the bat, it seems like a fling. But it's also a choice. Lovers represents a crossroad, represents a decision about commitment, about the future, about partnership. So there's high hopes with the Star. I'm like, yeah, you know what? There are high hopes. There does seem to be like very dreamy, very romantical, very much like high potential. Like this could be the one, right? But with the High Priestess, what's your intuition trying to say? Your intuition is reading into things that haven't been spoken. There hasn't yet been this verbal agreement, possibly, and that would make sense why we have the Black Egg, because this is about truth, this is about communication. So are you in the early stages of a relationship here? Could be. Four of Wands and the High Priestess tells me there have been some blurred lines. A little bit. Someone's intentions aren't entirely out in the open. Or honestly, both of you, if this is a love relationship kind of reading, I would see this as the feelings are there. I have a hesitation though. Four of Wands, are there feelings involved? I feel like this is more... What's the word? It's not coming to me. It's like, are there feelings involved? Four of Cups, I don't know. Eight of Cups, and then you might just walk away from this. I don't know. We're gonna need to continue on this reading. I'm just like seeing what else. The Star of the High Priestess. Someone sees very vulnerable or exposed when they're around you, or vice versa. You feel very vulnerable or exposed when you're around them. This person seems to have brought out a side of you that is rare, or like you're... See, because this goes back to the Earthworm when I was like, okay, this is something you're very new to, or this is something foreign, this is something different, this is like new territory, right? And honestly, with a crocodile, you might be like, let's cool it down, or like, let's slow down, let's put on the brakes a little bit. Like, this is moving too fast. I'm not getting that too much, but the Ace of Wands can definitely be like kind of quick, fiery, sudden. You know how fire can be very fickle. It can be lit very fast. It can also blow out very fast. So, you know, I I feel like you connected with someone instantly, like an instant connection, instant flame. And the potential's there. The potential's definitely there. But what's your intuition's trying to tell you something about this person, about this connection, about the way things are headed. Four of Cups, Three of Wands. I would say this is like, this could possibly be saying like to keep your options open. Or think about the bigger picture, thinking about what are your goals here, what's the long-term path looking like if you have one. Some of you maybe actually have to focus more on your money, right? Three of Wands with the Three of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles could be indicating, hey, you know, your finances need a bit of a boost, or you kind of have to get your personal shit together, maybe your health, maybe, you know, your home life. There's some things you may need to get in order here, or that, you know, not saying you can't focus on love or romance or any of that shit. Enjoy it, right? You can make the time, but you have to find the balance, and that can sometimes be tricky, but I'm not really seeing struggle with that either. So it just shows here with the Four of Cups, there's something that is missing or lacking, or you're not entirely feeling 100%, right? If you're dating someone, the physical attraction, they may have a cute face, they may have a very attractive body, they may be good in bed, but besides that, is it just surface level? Could be. Well, let's keep going. Let's see how this continues. Let's see how this unfolds. So I feel like maybe you don't know this person on a deep level. And the Black Egg is about deepening things. It is about digging deeper. It is about having even the more difficult conversations, getting an idea of where this person stands on in more serious topics, and their beliefs and their values and their goals for life, and yours, right? Not just about them, but also yours too. It's gotta be a two-way street. So let's keep going. So maybe that's why Crocodile is like, take a step back and kind of like think it out for a moment, cool it down, let it come to a simmer. Right now things are kind of boiling. Let's bring it down to a simmer. All right, what's going on for Aries month of May 2025? Ace of Cups. This is a love reading, I swear. If it's not love, this is definitely a relationship. This could be a friendship, but you're still feeling them out. Like, do I really, do I want to be friends with you? Am I forcing something? You know, like, but Ace of Cups. Okay, so let's keep going. Show me clearly what's going on for Aries. This card flipped out. It's the Hangman reverse, Pisces. You're seeing something in a different way. Ace of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Well, I'm not really vibing with that combo. Unless, let's just see what the next card is. What's going on for Aries, month of May? Tower, yeah. Okay, and what's at the bottom? Three of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. So there's a decrease in Wheel of Fortune. Okay, with Temperance, well, it looks like you're flowing with things. There seems to be a bit of a stepping back. Oh yeah, from the Three of Cups, which is a shared energy, we see three people, to then a solo independent with the Six of Pentacles, where you're kind of pulling back and focusing on you. Or it's kind of like, just how I'm seeing this, I'm gonna go back to the first set of cards, but it's kind of like, you know, you spend time with some people, kind of like we were saying, spend some time with this person or with these people, and then take a bit of a step back and just kind of make sure you don't lose yourself within these people. Like, it's good to connect, it's good to have great connections, friendships, romance, intimacy, but it's important that you still have your own life, you have your own things that you're into, your own passions, your own joys, your own routines. Like, you don't lose yourself and become just like a weird version of them. You know, like, doesn't like try and copy them. Like, oh, this person really loves kiwis, and then you make your entire personality related to kiwis. I don't know why fucking that kiwis. Love them, but yeah, that's fucking random. Unless you're eating a kiwi, that would be funny. Anyways, so Ace of Cups. May definitely seems to be a month focused and centered around your relationships and connections, or a specific new person that comes into your life, whether you met them already or this is what's happening over the next couple of weeks. Am I seeing a timestamp? Not really. I'm seeing something about the full moon in Scorpio where there probably is some kind of fun event, or maybe you're going out, or, you know, getting together with some friends, making some memories, which is cool. But anything else? I do think you gotta focus on your money, Aries. Ace of Pentacles or the Five of Pentacles. I think you gotta focus on your money. You might be looking for a new job, but does it pay well? Question mark. Ace of Pentacles and then the Five of Pentacles. I wouldn't settle down for this if I were you. And if this is in love, is love enough to keep this going? Right? We see that there's this mother and her child, and obviously she loves her child. She'll do anything for the child, but right now they're struggling. I see that's going to change though with the Tower, but like, if this is something in the early stages and you're already having all these troubles or challenges or difficulties, or they're already like asking you for money, kind of a red flag. I don't know. That's maybe just, I don't know. We'll see if the devil comes out, but like, I don't, sorry, did I hit something? I hit something. Okay. Ace of Cups with the Hangman in the reverse. I do see you're like, for singles, you're getting out into the dating scene, or you're being guided to like come out of your cave and start getting moving, or like you're taking action. Same for those that are like looking for a new job, if you've been unemployed, or you know, looking for extra income, extra money. I see you're getting out of a period of stagnancy. We see obviously he's like tangled up. So with the Ace of Pentacles, it's showing that there is a way out, or here again, something new coming in. Ace of Wands from earlier. Now we have Ace of Pentacles, something becoming more concrete. I do feel though, Spirit is pushing you to make a change. Five of Pentacles and Tower, because this can't keep going on. This ain't good enough. Raise the bar, raise the standards, because this ain't it. This is not good enough. Ace of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, this ain't going anywhere. And if it is, it's not this season. Maybe it's summer. Although this is winter season, but we're currently in spring. The next season will be summer, at least in Northern Hemisphere, right? Wherever you're at, you may be in a different season, but it's looking like whatever that is starting here, if this is a relationship, I'm not seeing a whole lot of action, or it's kind of just a stalemate, or it kind of just hits this brick wall, or it leaves you with not a whole lot. Just more struggle. So Tower is like coming in to shake shit up and says, hey, we need a different foundation. We need a different plan. So maybe Three of Cups, ask people for help, ask friends for help, reach out to those who you trust. Seven of Pentacles, maybe it's best to give it a little bit more time. Maybe it's best to not jump to conclusions just yet. But Seven of Pentacles to a Six, I actually get a sense that maybe you're being guided to put a little less attention or less energy to this. Seven of Pentacles is a card of where you observe, you make some adjustments, whether you need to do more or maybe you need to do less. Maybe you are being guided down a different path. Sometimes Seven of Pentacles is the make or break. Like, okay, you keep applying, you keep that consistency, you are destined for this to really work. But if, in terms of like relationships, which we've seen a lot of cups in this entire reading, relationships involving you and someone else or multiple people, it's not all on you. You can't control everything. You can't control everybody, how they show up, how they interact, how they treat you. You can't control that, but you can control you and the boundaries that you set and what you will not tolerate. So I'm just saying, it's interesting how we go from a 7 to a 6 of Pentacles, which is suggesting that something needs to be brought into balance. And by doing that, you need to give a little less. Apparently, that's what I'm seeing here. You need to give a little less and probably focus on something else, or focus on your money, or focus on your health. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. By you doing that, the wheel is turning in your favor. Okay, let's get one more set of cards. So that would make sense. Well, the Animal cards, you better get the truth, right? You're trying to feel your way through this, trying to understand, is this for me? Is this not? Should I stick around? Should I give it a little more time? Crocodile. What was at the bottom? It was the lizard. Yeah, both cards talk about like observe, tune inwards. Lizard is a card of focusing more on your own personal pursuits, passions, projects. Lizard is all about going within as well. Sometimes crocodile comes out when there's a lot going on behind the scenes that's actually beyond your control. Okay, so let's see. Final, oh, 9 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, okay. What else we got? This one fell out behind the 9 of Pentacles. We have Temperance reversed. Okay, let's see here. Oh, 3 cups in the reverse here. That flipped itself out. What's going on for Aries? Y'all talking a lot. Hermit. Wow. Whoa, y'all talking a lot. Knight of Wands. I see someone coming towards you. Anything else? Okay, this fell out on the 3 cups. Knight of Pentacles. Justice at the bottom. Fool. 5 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. We have your energy, Aries, as well as Aquarius. We have Virgo and Sagittarius, okay? So let's break this down. So 9 of Pentacles came up, but then Temperance came up before it. So let's read Temperance in reverse, which shows a bit of impatience and something's out of balance. Something's a bit out of whack, or it's not in alignment. The simplest way to say it's something that's just not really, I feel like you're out of its league, or you deserve more, you deserve better. Raise the bar, raise the standards. 9 of Pentacles and Temperance reverse. This is a time to really focus on you, your independence, being self-reliant, focusing on your studies, focusing on your career and your health, and just really making sure like you're tip-top shape, you know? That you're living your best life and you're showing up as your best self. Otherwise, I get a sense that other people's energies could influence you in a not so positive way. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Now, if we're just talking about you, this can definitely show that maybe there's some fluctuations in your mood. This could be showing maybe some disappointments, maybe feeling a bit blue or a bit heavier. Now, if we're talking about you and other people and your interactions, 3 of Cups in reverse is now kind of where you're realizing like, okay, these ain't my people. They're not the best influences. Maybe they be talking shit. And if they're talking shit to you about someone else, you best better believe they're probably talking shit about you to someone else. It's a fact. People that talk shit, they talk shit about everyone. And what else? And then the Hermit fell out after that, which I thought was interesting because I do get a sense of like, okay, you know what? I'm kind of backing away from you people, or this person, like, I'm kind of getting the ick. And I like actually I'd rather be alone than be around you fools. Or you fake ass bitches. Damn, okay. So definitely see you going inwards. Just kind of like check in, recalibrate. You could be feeling lower energy, but you're searching for something. You're searching for something. But you're not desperate. Knight of Wands came out after that, and it looks like someone could be coming towards you. I had said that, right? Looks like when you're just kind of in your own zone, in your own world, focusing on your own passions and your spirituality, and you're just in your own little bubble, not really thinking about anything else, anyone else. You're just really in your own lane. It looks like someone's coming towards you. Now, it could be a fire sign. We have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, okay? Someone here that is attracted to your energy, and they're curious about you, and they see you are independent and self-reliant, and it's attractive to them. It's very attractive, and they are curious. They want to know more about you. So Then we also have the Knight of Pentacles that fell on the Three of Cups reverse. So I feel like this could be showing like gradual distance, like slow but steady. Like this isn't something that happens overnight. This feels like within a period of a couple, because we're talking about May, right? So this is probably over a couple of weeks where you start seeing certain people a little bit less and less and less. Even if it's people that you work with, right? It just seems like as your vibration is changing, you notice your interactions with certain people are also shifting. You're seeing some people less, you're interacting with them less. You recognize like, oh, I don't like my energy around you or how I feel after spending time with you. So I'm gonna make sure I put a limit or, you know, I spend just less time around you or avoid you or, you know, I just see you protecting your peace. I see you protecting your energy. That's something that you're getting more comfortable doing. It's took a long time for you to get to this place of feeling comfortable in your own zone, in your own energy. And now it's like you're not going to sacrifice your own peace for the sake of someone else's or something like that. At the bottom, we have Justice with the Fool. Definitely feels like, oh, look at this Aries, Libra energy during the eclipse season that we had in your sign and Libra sign over the last 2 years, which have changed officially. Hallelujah. You've learned a lot of lessons over the last couple of years, yeah? And you're grateful for them, you're thankful. And it just feels here you're ready for something else, something different, something new. You've learned your lessons, you're way more in alignment, things are way more balanced than they were before. And honestly, y'all, the Fool and the Five of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Let me see here. There's something you're stepping into. And I just gotta say, the Fool to the Five of Wands, don't get... Sorry, my throat made a funny sound. Did you hear that? I hope not. It made like a little whoop. Maybe there's something you need to confront. Maybe there's something you need to express. The throat chakra. Hello? With the black egg. That's the throat chakra. Anyways. I feel like there's a possibility of you getting sucked back into people's drama or petty behavior, but it's like choose your battles carefully and remember the lessons you learned, because the Fool and the Five of Wands, why there's like such resistance or restriction or outside influence that's like making things more complicated than it needs to be. So are you teaching someone a lesson? My throat keeps making a weird sound. I apologize. I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe the Page of Pentacles, the way that she's just sitting in this tree, I feel like don't entertain the drama or the fighting or the competition. Like, even if it's not drama or anything like that, but if people are just like trying to compete with you or try and one-up you, or they act like they're better than you, they want you to try and compete back or convince them that you're worthy or convince them that you're important. And it's just like, who fucking cares what they think? What do you think about yourself? The Five of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, it looks like choose peace over violence. Literally, like she's just strumming her own guitar, little ukulele. She's in her own world. She's in her own bubble, focusing on her money, her finances. And there are these people that are just like fighting and screaming at each other or like trying to compete. Like, who's stronger? Who's the alpha? And you're like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm like playing music. I'll play the soundtrack to your fight if you want, but like... So, yeah. Choose peace over violence, y'all. What a weird reading. I don't know. I feel like there's certain things that are popping up for you in May that are throwing you a bit off balance or are just kind of icky vibes, icky people, icky energies. And you're better than that. And it's important not to get lost in other people's shit. All right. What's that thing about bunnies? Bunnies, not bunnies. Bunnies. What am I gonna say? It's funny. Bees and honey. Bunny. Oh my fucking god. Bees don't have to explain to flies that honey is good. Like, flies land on shit. Let the flies land on the shit. You enjoy your honey and let the flies land on the bullshit. I know that's not the same, but you know what I mean, right? You fucking get me. Flies, they will land on anything. They're attracted to anything and everything. Bees are much different than flies. They look for the flowers. They look for the nectar. They actually do something. Like, what the fuck do flies do? I mean, I guess, sure, they also help. What's it called? I feel fucking stupid right now. I know I'm not. I know I'm fucking smart. But I feel it's been a day, y'all. Oh my god, this has been a fucking week. I'm so glad it's Friday tomorrow. Today, this reading is up Friday. It's been a fucking week. Pollinate. Bees, flies, they all pollinate. But, you know, what do flies create? What do flies produce? I'm waiting. Tell me, what do they produce? What do they produce? They don't produce honey. They don't fucking produce honey. So you be some of these hoes, they flies. Okay, I'm done. I can't. I gotta go. But I hope that this helps. I think just let people do their thing. Observe them from a distance. And you can decide whether or not you want to include yourself. Whether or not you want to be part of their parade. Just be honest and don't sugarcoat. And if anybody's trying to make you be silent, fuck them. Like, they don't deserve to be around you or in your presence. Okay. I don't fucking know. I hope this helps. I love you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy your month of May. I'll see you around. Thank you so much for being here. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and private readings are available down below. I hope you take care. All right, Aries, I'll see you later. Bye.